Jack McCoy recently lost a case against a millionaire family, one of whom had committed a murder, and they all got together and made up fake alibis and testified for one another. He got a team of lawyers, about 12 of them, to McCoy and his associate all alone, and of course they won. And at the end of the show, McCoy's associate, Miss Carmichael, whose first name I never get clear, she's only been on the show for a few months, that's right, thank you, Abby Carmichael. She said, well, there are two laws, one for the rich and one for the poor. And Jack McCoy looks off into space and says, what law for the rich? Is there any law that controls the rich? I don't think there is. Well, there was a famous case here in New York about 60 years ago, more or less. A guy named Harry Thor, who was rich from having money. He was filthy, stinking rich. He was fucking rich. He was one of the richest people in the country. He was not only jealous of the possibility his wife might bawl another man after marrying him, he was insanely jealous of the possibility she might have done it before marrying him. And then he found some evidence she had an affair with her before she married him. Before she was married to this guy, she had an affair with an architect named Sanford White. And I presume there's a lot of New Yorkers here. I don't think you all came from out of town. You'll see Sanford White's work at Madison Square Garden. He designed that. You'll also see it in Greenwich Village. He designed the Washington Square Arch. He designed a lot of other great things around New York. Well, Harry Thor found out that Sanford White and his wife had been having an affair before he even met her, not only before he married her, before he even met her. And Harry Thor was the kind of insane, possessive person who couldn't stand the thought that his wife fucked somebody else even before she even saw him. And he brooded over it and brooded and brooded, and one day he walked into the restaurant on Madison Square Garden and he shot Harry Thor. He shot Sanford White in plain sight of about 100 or 200 witnesses. And guess how much prison time he served? 0, zilch. There is no law for the rich. And then there's DeLorean, the DEA, not my favorite government organization, but the DEA got him on videotape with 3 kilos of cocaine in his lap negotiating the price. Guess how much time DeLorean served? 0, zilch. Richard Nixon was accused of more goddamn crimes than about any mafia family you can name. How much time did he serve? Zilch. Spiro Agnew was actually forced to resign and had to pay a fine, but guess how much prison time he served? Zilch. Do you believe, does anybody in the whole goddamn country believe a black kid from the ghetto with a box of cocaine in his lap on television, on video, would have gotten zilch in prison? He would have got 20 to life or something like that. There is no law for the rich.